بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamualaikum students, good morning. Welcome to our another online class of English language. I hope you all are fine and safe. God bless you. Let's start our today's lesson. Today we are going to start our new chapter. It's unit number 9, prepositions, and which is given on book page number 53. See this, prepositions, and it's on page number 53. Right? Now, first of all, here we will understand that what are prepositions actually? So as I have mentioned here that prepositions show the relationship between the person or the thing denoted by the noun or something in the sentence. Means pre something before position and the exact location of the thing. So what word we are going to add before the noun, before the position of the noun, these are called prepositions, right? Pre, before, and position is the location or something which is describing something about the noun, the position of the thing. It can be time, it can be any place, right? So these are called the preposition. But exactly the exact meaning, the exact definition which we can learn or which we are going to learn in this chapter or in this lesson, that this is something, a kind of the relationship between the person, between the subject of the sentence and the rest of the things, the other nouns has been used. Okay, for instance, we are having like I is the subject in my sentence. I live in Karachi. Okay, the subject here is I and noun is Karachi. But if I am not having here any word in, I live Karachi, what's this? So this is something, the words which makes a relationship between the subject, the person and the other things, other noun which are present or something else in the sentence, the connectivity, this is something preposition. And pre, before, position means the exact place or the means position of the noun. So here I am having in my sentence Karachi, and before this I am having the word preposition in. So this is something preposition. The word in will be the preposition here, right? Because I am adding this in right before the noun Karachi, right? And it is making a relationship between the subject, person is I here in my sentence, and this is. So it was about that preposition. Now I think you have cleared the definition. Now we will have more examples here so that your idea would be more clear about the prepositions. Now the first example which I have mentioned here, she was born on the 1st of April in Islamabad, right? What's the subject here? She was born when? The 1st of August. If I am not adding any word here like this, she was the 1st of April. What's this? Here we are not having any kind of the sense or the connectivity between the person or the nouns which we are adding in our sentence. For this we need some kind of the words which we are saying that these are the preposition and which are joining different things together to make the connectivity between them. Alright, so she was born on the 1st of April, Islamabad. If I am saying simple Islamabad, so is this giving a kind of the proper sense? No. So here we are adding a word in Islamabad. Right? So this was about this on and in are the prepositions here. Second example we are having, she walked, she person or the subject here, across the street to the shop. Where she walked? Across the street, the shop, to approach the shop. Simple as that. For going to the shop, she was crossing the road. So she across the street to the shop. Right? So here the word across or to the shop will be the preposition here, means making the sense between before the noun. These are called the preposition. It can be singular or it can be multiple. Multiple means two or three words joined together to making a particular specific preposition, right? For instance, here we are having different kinds of the prepositions, like number one is simple and compound. Simple means a singular word. If we are having a preposition with a single word, means we are using a certain words before our noun and it is single, like in, at, of, on. These are called the simple or single word, and these are called the simple kind of the preposition. But in case if we are having two or more than two words in terms to the preposition, so it would call compound preposition. Like for instance, I am having here a composition of two words: decide on, beside of, according to. So these are called the compound preposition, right? Means here we are having a combination of two words, decide and on. Two words joined together and will make a singular preposition, and they are called a compound preposition, right? Similarly, we are having a combination of three words with reference to, by the virtue of. They are called we are having three words with reference to, three words together, and they are making a particular one preposition, and they are called a compound preposition by having three words, right? For instance, I am giving you an example in my sentence: according to me, okay, beside the side effects of this cream, right, there are having some positive too, right? So I am using these kind of the preposition, means compound preposition in my beside the side effects of this cream. Cream is the noun here, and before this I am using preposition which is giving the sense, like beside the side effects of this cream, positives are two. So this is something, right? We are having compound preposition. Clear? And with reference to, if we are having a combination of three word preposition, how we would use in our sentences, like I have applied here with the reference to my sentence, with the reference to newspaper, right? So these are the multiple word which may also use as a kind of the preposition. It's up to the sentence that how we are using. It's not necessary that only one kind of like single words we will consider as the preposition. No, we are having multiple simple, like in terms to compound preposition, two words joined together, three words joined together, and it will make a compound preposition, right? So here we have understand that what are prepositions, kind of preposition. Basically two kinds we are having: simple and compound. Simple as having only the singular word, but if we talk about the compound one, it is the combination of two words or three words together and will form the compound prepositions, right? Now come up to the next thing which we are going to discuss, that prepositions of place. Prepositions of place means here we are mentioning certain kind of the place, means we are referring to the places particularly. For instance, on, at, above, between, below, adjacent to, etc. Means these are the particular preposition which we particularly use for showing the location or showing the position of something, that where the noun has been placed, right? I live adjacent to this bakery, means I am just telling the exact location, that adjacent to, right after this, right means opposite to. Like if we are having between or below, means the cat is sitting in the, you may add any place here, okay, in this room or in the room or like this. So when we are just mentioning the place of anything, any noun, then we will consider this, they are called the prepositions of place, right? On, the book is on the table, right? So this is something. At, like if we are having some more, we can use means this, between this color and this one I am having this, means we are just having the position of the thing, the place of the thing, right? Now come up to next, preposition of time, where we are mentioning the time, Okay, for this, which kind of the preposition we can use for showing the time for the noun, particularly in the sentences in, on, at, for, since, while, until or unless. Until you will complete, you will not complete the assignment, you would not allowed to go, means the time is here that until you will not complete the work, this is the time of going, that when you will complete your work you are allowed to go to home, right? So this is the certain time here which we are mentioning by mean of different words in the sentence. Okay, now here we are having three use of the time, that how we can use. If we are having the word in, on, at, so where we can use this. In, we can use in 2001, means for showing the year. We can use in winters for showing the seasons, or in months. For instance, I'm saying I born in February, so this is something. In means in for showing the month, for showing the year, or for showing the seasons. We can use this preposition in, right? And this on, where we can use on, this means if we are having the preposition of time, then where we can use this on Friday. Okay, on 15 June, means this is the time that I will submit this on 15 of June, like this, on the Founders Day, like, right? So this is something on, the use of the on here. Now at is for particularly the specific time, right, which we can see in our clock, for instance, or usually at the specific place, the time at 4 o'clock, at dinner, at the picnic, means this is the time that when we will have at picnic, this is our enjoying time. So here we are considering this in preposition of time, right? Now third, one thing which we are having, use of since or for. This is the most important thing, as we have learned this in our perfect continuous tense too, that where we have to use since or for showing the time. Since is used for the point of the time, exact point of the time, like a date, the time which you can see in the clock, the date you can see in the calendar, we use since. But if we are having for, it is for the period of the time, means yes, the time is but not exact, you cannot see in the clock. Can you see 3 hours in the clock? No. But if I say you can see 3 o'clock, you can see in the clock easily. So this is something, means if we are having a time period is there, then it would be period of the time, and if we are having the exact date, exact time, it would be the point of the time, and we use since with it, right? For instance, I have given the example here, the meeting has been going on 4 hours now. Now here I have underlined the word 4 hours. 4 hours here, you cannot have this time in the clock. Why? 4 o'clock, 4 hours means you don't know about that which 4 hours, morning, evening, or what, right? It is something the period of the time. But if I say 4 o'clock, you have been working since 4 o'clock, the time you can see in the clock. So this is the exact time, and you can see in the clock. We will use for this since. But if we are not sure about which hours or like this, means a period is there, then we would definitely use for, right? I think you have got everything which we have discussed in this lesson regarding the prepositions and the kinds of the preposition. Second, we have learned about the preposition of place and time, and the most important thing we have revised too, as we have learned in our physical classes about the use of since and for, and this is something about that where we have to use since and where we have to use for. Now come up to the homework, that how you have to attempt the homework in your copies, as you people are well aware of the thing, that how you have to start the thing. But students, keep it in your mind one thing, that whatever you are doing, do mention in the index. Second thing is that the title page must be of black and only by the blue pen. Do not have to use different contrasting colors there, right? And do mention the date when you are working, following and use blue pen for writing the blanks or the statements. Do not write it by black. I am repeatedly saying that I am having the copies and you people are doing this. No, this is something. Now come up to the exercise, homework one, that which you have to attempt in your copies. This one is exercise B and it is given on page number 54. Exercise B. Exercise B, page number 54, right? And exercise C2, which is given on book page number 54. But first we will solve exercise B, that what the question of exercise B is saying to us. Use prepositions of place to fill in the blanks in the following sentence. Here we have to use preposition of place particularly for filling the blanks. Now, number one, and as we have learned prepositions of place, what are these? It can be on, at, above, between, below, adjacent to, right after, like this. Okay. Now, Rana was laying dash on the grass, reading a book. In the grass or on the grass? It's on the grass, right? Now second is Amir fell dash his bike and broke his left arm. Yes, Amir fell down or fell off. It's fell off, right? Then number third, we are having customers stood crowded dash the counter. Above the counter or near the counter? It would be near the counter because the customers cannot just having the place over the counter. So this is near the counter will be the right preposition for this. Now number fourth is the coin rolled dash the table. Rolled off the table, right? So these were about the sentences which we have to fill the preposition according to the preposition of the place, right? Now rest of the parts which you have been given to solve, you have to solve in your copy by yourself and keep it in your mind. You have to copy these blanks by blue pen and answer please write by black. The blanks will be written by black pen, as it kind of the fill in the blank. There should be a difference between the blank and the sentence. Okay, do not write it by the same pen, blue pen, blanks. Okay. Now come up to the next, which is about the preposition of time, and exercise C, it's about the preposition of time. Here we are going to place the right preposition according to the time. Now the question is of exercise C. Kashif is arranging a meeting with Arij. Here the two friends are having a kind of the program, means meeting is there, and fill in the blanks with the following sentences with in, on or at. Means here we are having the conversation between Kashif and Arij. They are arranging a meeting. For this they are conversating, and here we are going to place the preposition according to the different times, right? Now number first is I have some time to spare dash the 10th. On the 10th means the day is on the 10th. Can we meet dash 11 a.m. time, exact time 11 a.m. So it would be at 11 a.m. Now number second, Arij 10th is a Friday. Let me see. No, I'm sorry, I can't see you dash Friday, on Friday, right? Kashif, that's too bad. You see, I did like to have his meeting dash this morning. This morning, on this morning or in this morning? What would be the correct one? In this morning, because we are having the time period of the morning. So we cannot use here preposition on. On is something above, right? So here we have discussed about these three blanks, right? One, second and third. Now rest of the part according to the suitable time, as it has been given in, on or at. In the sentence you have to use these words in your sentences appropriately according to the appropriate time. right? 3 we have solved. Rest of the part as it has been given as your homework practice, you have to solve by yourself. Do remember one thing, that all the parts will be written by black and the blanks by blue. I hope you have got everything which we have discussed in this class regarding the prepositions, kind of preposition, compound and simple. Compound are the words which are having the single word. Instead of this we are having compound. Compound is having a composition of two groups. One is having a combination of two words, and second one is a combination of three words. Here then these two groups will be considered as the compound preposition. Third, we have learned about the preposition of the place, where we are particularly discussing about the position of the place, the place of the noun in the sentence, right? And then we have discussed about preposition of the time, that the time in the sentence has been given, we are referring to. Any time has been given, before this we are adding any preposition, which is referring to any particular time. These are called preposition of time. Okay, then we have discussed use of since and for, as we have learned in our physical classes too, that since is the point of the time, exact point, exact date. The time you can see in the clock, the date you can see in the calendar. We will use since, but if we are having the time period, we are not sure about the exact time, like many days, like many hours, like 4 hours, then we would go with the word for. Okay students, I hope you have got everything which we have discussed in this class, and the homework too, it has been clear. If you have got any question, any query regarding this lecture, do ask on our given WhatsApp number. We will definitely respond you soon. Take care by my side. Allah Hafiz.